it's Mike G. Welcome to the workshop. I am super excited. You could even call me jazzed about this guitar. Why is that? Because this is going to be one of our first production models that are going to be part of our new line coming out this summer. This is what we will refer to as the Skylark. That is the name we've given to this. The reason I call it the Skylark is because of these beautiful lines right here. Not this beautiful line. You know what I'm talking about. These beautiful lines right here that remind me so much of like a 57 Chevy or a Cadillac or other, you know, Buicks and so on and so forth. So with this particular one, it came as a concept. We kind of based it on another classic design. We tweaked it a little bit and gave it features that one doesn't have. Like we made this nice and smooth right here. Again, really mimicking that tail fin on the old classic cars. This is our prototype. It's not 110% perfect. It does have a few dings here and there. You know, we tried different parts on it. We swapped things out and so on and so forth. So she has a few scratches, a little bit of rub through right here. And also when we did the F-hole, I should have should have masked it off a little bit. So a little bit of overspray in the F-hole area. But that said, it is an alder body that I've completely fabricated here in the shop. We put a Telecaster bridge on it with a PAF style humbucker. This thing ohms out at about 12K. I had a blacktop Filtertron, so we did that. I gotta admit, my Filtertron template is not perfect. So if you're the buyer of this guitar, know that it's cool and it sounds great. But it is a prototype, so it is less than perfect. So, we got the Filtertron here. We did a Gibson style three-way switch right there, so it's bridge, both, and neck. Cut out a funky little tortoise pickguard here. Underneath here, I've got alpha pots, the full-size pots. We got an orange drop cap in there. I used pushback wire when I could, and then of course you got a Switchcraft output jack on it. Up top here, I've got a Dan Electro neck. It was a brand new neck when I got it. It's a maple neck with a rosewood fretboard, obviously. What's cool about this is once we put our nitro coat on it, the flame came out in it. It had no flame beforehand, but once you put a beautiful finish on it like this, suddenly things pop out, and it is absolutely glorious. Probably one of the most beautiful necks that I've had my hands on in a long time. Of course, up top here, we changed the headstock just a little bit. To make it our own, and then we also put on vintage style tuners to create to finish that classic look. And as most Dan Electro necks, this does have the aluminum nut on it, which I think really adds to its tonal and sustain capabilities. It is the standard Gibson scale length, so it is the 12 3/8 from that fret to right there, otherwise known as the 24 5/8 inch, 5/8, 24 3/4 inch scale. That's right. Anyways, you gotta love my videos because none of this is scripted and or edited. It's just basically I push start and then we go. That's pretty much how my whole life is. Anyway, that's it. Like I said, we've got a PAF style humbucker here. We've got a Filtertron here. It's going to give you rock and roll, revved up, bluesabilly, rockabilly, in your face, rock and roll type of tones. Hot rod, as some people would say. The F-hole is basically just a little bit bigger than the cutout, so it's not really a thin line. It adds to the visual aesthetic of it, and it does take a little bit of weight off. I can't exactly at this moment tell you exactly what this guitar weighs, but I will say this. It doesn't weigh nearly as much as my old Les Paul. She's beautifully balanced, as you can see here. Bam, bam, bam. She doesn't nosedive. You put her there, she stays there. You put it there, she stays there. Go down there, she's down there. My point is, this is a beautifully balanced guitar, very comfortable. If you're one of those guys that really likes to get up in there, there is nothing getting in the way of you doing those high notes. Now, I'm no Billy Gibbons, I'm no Les Paul, so don't expect me to go be all crazy, because as you know from my previous videos, I'm just an average guy that plays guitars. That said, I will now averagely play this guitar, starting out with the bridge, then I'm going to go to the neck, then I'm going to do both, then I'm going to go back down to the bridge, we're going to add a little bit of gain. And speaking of gaining, today we're using our Craig GTD 15R amp. It is a great solid state amp. So if you think this sounds really great, imagine what it's going to sound like through your tube combo or your tube stack or whatever you may play. That said, now it's time to play. Starting out the bridge. Kick on the gain channel, I've got the gain at about now 30%. Crank this up a little bit more. Now we'll go to both. Back down to the bridge. Now I'm going to take the gain up to about 65%. 100%. There you have it. It's the Skylark. Beautiful, beautiful lines, beautiful tones, beautiful neck, beautiful everything. And quite honestly, if this was a girl, I would have married her a long time ago. Oh, wait a minute, I did. My name's Mike G. Thanks for watching this video. Like I said, this is the prototype, and it's marked there, prototype. So, if Mike Gee Kustoms becomes a world force in guitars, this will become very collectible. That's it. My name's Mike G, and I'm out.